and welcome to Let's Talk Topper, where we discuss important topics for incoming students. Going to college is a fun and exciting time, and here at WKU, we are constantly working towards making sure your time here on the Hill is a positive one. One way we fulfill this is by ensuring safety for our students. Today, we are sitting down with Tim Gray, the Public Information Officer for the WKU Campus Police, and discussing questions students have regarding campus safety and various initiatives we have in place. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for being here, Tim.
Absolutely.
Super excited, very official. Okay, so the first question I want to ask is, why don't you just go ahead and tell us a little bit about the WKU Campus Police and what you guys do here on campus?
Yeah, so our police department, we're a full-fledged police department. We've got about 22 sworn personnel officers. So we've actually got 3 that are in the academy now. They'll be coming out in the spring. We're a lot like any other police agency. We've got full police powers. A lot of times we'll get the question from students and both parents, are we a real police department? We get that. And so yes, we are. No, we don't have like a little timeout holding cell on campus or anything like that. But we are a legitimate police department. We investigate everything from, small crimes to major crimes in the event that something like that does happen. But we're also, we're a little bit of a different police department too, by sheer nature of the campus. That's our main focus, and so we're also educators. So a big thing that we do is that we spend our time teaching students, teaching young people how to do this thing called life.
Yes.
Got a deal. So
I need to learn some of that.
And we're still learning. We all are. We all are. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm really excited because I know that WKU is the 4th university to be awarded by the National Safety Council as a safe community. Do you want to speak a little bit about what that means?
Absolutely. So Safe Communities America is basically, it's an accreditation that's through the National Safety Council. And so in short, what that simply means is that it recognizes those institutions that are constantly finding ways to improve campus safety. And so that's a huge thing for us. And so we're constantly looking at how can we evolve, the safety tools and whatnot that we provide with students. And so one of the things that students and parents will see around campus, we talk about like the emergency phones. There's there's well over about 60 or so, at least just on the main campus. And so things like that. We talk about our RAD program, our self-defense program that we offer for students. It's a great opportunity for students to just kind of learn some skill sets that can just kind of be there, and just some lifelong kind of lessons, whatnot. So we pride ourselves, on keeping this campus as safe as possible. We've been doing quite a bit over the past recent weeks, and just getting out, talking with faculty and staff members about preventative measures, just things we can just be on alert for. We talk with students about situational awareness. That's kind of the biggest thing, especially in today's world where we're all wrapped up in social media. We're all in our phones, quite a bit. And so just being aware of your environment, no matter where you are, whether you're on campus or whether you're away.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now, and if a student, is walking through campus and there is something that does happen, say, do we have notifications for those students to know that something is occurring?
That's awesome. That's a great question. So we have a couple of things that are out there. One, we have the WKU alert system, and students are able to go through their TopNet and sign up from that. They're also able to sign their parents up.
Okay,
and so good. A lot of times what happens is the parents tell the student that they're going to sign them up for it. And so, but that's great because we understand that parents are invested. And when we talk about, we talked about safe communities. When that national study was done, then they asked parents who were parents of high school students and potential college students. About 74.5% of parents said that the number one factor that they look at when choosing a college for their son or daughter is campus safety. So it's a huge thing, and so we recognize that. So that WKU alert system, it is designed that in the event that there is an imminent threat of any type that could be approaching campus or is currently active on campus, we'll send that notification out. And so, and like we talked about our emergency phones, the emergency phones are there, in the event that a student is walking, maybe they're leaving the library, it's late, they had late night study, which is what we want that.
Yes, of course.
But they just may not be comfortable walking by themselves. They may have been, you know, by themselves and whatnot, and then maybe they live on the other side of campus. So one of the things that we'll do, you know, we tell them about the emergency phone system. If you feel unsafe, you can hit that emergency phone, it immediately rings to our dispatch. It also, whatever cameras in the immediate vicinity, it'll pan to that location. The other piece that we offer is that we provide escorts. And it doesn't get taken advantage of as much as it probably could, but that's not just for students, that's also for faculty and staff members. So, you know, an officer available will come and walk with you. If it's a nice night, if it's inclement weather, we'll give you a ride. Kind of deal. So we'll do that, and that just goes as far as, you know, anywhere on WKU property. We'll take them to and from.
That's a very nice service.
Absolutely.
That's really awesome. Now, you mentioned a little bit earlier about, you know, some self-defense. Do we have programs in place and some outreach programs for that education part that you spoke? Do you want to speak a little bit more about that?
Sure. So one of the biggest programs that we offer is our RAD, which is a rape regression defense class. And so it's a huge class for our female students. You know, it's not a martial arts. We're not in there teaching jujitsu or, you know, anything like that. But what it simply does is that it provides young people with some additional tools. So in the event that they do find themselves in a situation where they're not exactly comfortable and they're not sure how to get out of that situation, so we'll teach them through that, and we'll put them through some of those kind of simulated scenarios. Those first couple of days are, you know, really hands-on. You know, we'll let them punch and kick bags, and, you know, and teach them the strikes and proper techniques. The third day is the fun day, you know, for them. So typically myself, Sergeant Casas and Sergeant Brandon Humphreys are our RAD instructors right now, and so one of us will dress up in what we call the red man suit. And so they really enjoy that because they'll get to go through these simulation scenarios, and they get to unleash on us every bit of the skill sets that they've been taught those prior couple of days. So the biggest thing for us is that it instills a sense of confidence, and that's what we want our young people to have. If you gain nothing else, you know, aside from your academic experience and things that you're going to learn in the classroom, we want you to have some lifelong tools to help you develop and grow as an adult person.
Yeah, that's an incredibly important skill set for women to have, and I'm so happy that you guys offer that. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate it greatly.
I'm just so in awe of the things that you guys do, and so grateful. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks. If you want to learn more about the services and mission of the WKU Campus Police, please check out their website listed on the screen. You can also reach out to our Office of Admissions if you have any questions or concerns about campus safety. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for the next Let's Talk Topper episode.